What's going on, everybody? You have Tone here, bringing you guys my team builder and battle for week number 10 of season 2 of the PCL, where this week your Miami Malamarlins are taking on the Lawrence Talonflames, coached by the commissioner of the PCL himself in Garchomp the God, or the GOAT, whatever you may call him. But anyway, his links and stuff will be in the description as always, as well as the links to all the other coaches in the PCL. Be sure to check them out and subscribe to them if you haven't done so already. And of course, a link to the PCL Discord will also be in the links, so you can chat with all the other coaches and whatnot, myself included. So if you guys missed our last game, we took on Root and the New Jersey Brobats, and we came away with a hard-fought 2-0 win in that game, inching ourselves one game closer to securing a playoff spot. And this matchup here is also another pretty solid game in general, where the matchup does look even on both sides. And essentially speaking, if I win this game, I more than likely will punch my ticket to the playoffs. If I do lose, then it's going to get a little bit more difficult, because I can still potentially miss the playoffs altogether, considering how the format is looking for the playoffs, as the top two teams in each division makes the playoffs regardless of your record. And while I am in second place, third and fourth place are still creeping up behind me, and I want to make sure that I can secure my spot as quickly as I can. But despite my opponent's record being 3-6, he himself still has a chance to make the playoffs because of his division. So it's a very important game for both of us, me trying to secure my playoff spot, and my opponent Garchomp the God trying to keep his playoff hopes alive. His team, though, is nothing to scoff at regardless. Despite his record, he has a very formidable team consisting of the Celesteela, Necrozma, Primarina, Rotom Heat, Aerodactyl, Piloswine, Tyranitar, Buzzwole, Zoroark, Whimsicott, and Mega Garchomp, with his Z users being Celesteela and Piloswine. So, just to quickly go over the team that I brought for this matchup, I kind of had some ideas of what I wanted to bring just off of team composition, as there are some things I would try to exploit heading into this game. So first off, we have our Clefable here, Tank Fable, Soft-Boiled, Moonblast, Fire Blast, Encore, 204 HP, 116 special attack, 188 speed with a timid nature. So this basically allows my Clefable to outspeed a non-jolly or non-timid Celesteela, and stuff like Adamant Tyranitar, I outspeed that too. So basically I can get the jump on both of them. If he is a more offensive Celesteela, Fire Blast is going to 2 a KO. If I'm able to catch on the switch, that'd be fantastic. If he's a more defensive variant with Leech Seed, I can outspeed Encore him into Leech Seed. He's not going to do anything because of Magic Guard. I can then Moonblast essentially his entire team for free, as the only thing on his team that can switch into the combination of Moonblast plus Fire Blast is the Rotom Heat, which lacks recovery, and I can chip that thing down fairly easily with my Clefable. So moving on, we have my Aegislash with leftovers, Sword Stance, King Shield, Iron Head, Shadow Sneak, max HP, max attack. Nothing much else to say about this set, just a very solid win con. Celesteela it's a problem for this set because my best move is Shadow Sneak, but I feel like with the team I built, I'm able to pressure the Celesteela enough to the point where I can get enough damage or knock it out outright with a combination of Clefable, Mega Gallade, Hydreigon, all that stuff. So this looks like a very solid win con in this game, just because of the fact that his team does not really do well against particular set. While he does have stuff that can take a hit like Buzzwole, but I really don't expect Buzzwole to come in this particular matchup. It's a possibility, yes, but I do have ways of dealing with it. Stuff like Clefable I can EV Clefable to take a poison jab. I have a Crobat. Mega Gallade I can run like bulk ups and headbutt or something along those lines. So, regardless, it's a very solid win con in this game, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Just trying to keep this team builder a little bit shorter because I'm kind of strapped for time. But anyway, this is also another Pokemon that I feel like can do a lot of work against his team as a modest Choice Scarf Nihilego with Power Gem, Sludge Wave, Thunderbolt, and Hidden Power Ice. Looking at his entire team, look at his team, you see, well, he doesn't really have the best rock resist. His rock resist actually is Mega Garchomp. So, if I'm able to get rid of the Mega Garchomp and chip down the Tyranitar and the Celesteela, put him in range to where my Power Gem from Nihilego can knock him out, I can essentially go in against his entire team. I have enough speed to outspeed the Aerodactyl and everything slower than that. Power Gem, just very straightforward. Spamble, Sludge Wave. Again, very straightforward for the Primarina and the Whimsicott. Thunderbolt, in case I need to take out the Celesteela and Revenge kill it more effectively. And then Hidden Power Ice is there for the Mega Garchomp. Next up is my Mega Gallade, just running a 4 attack Mega Gallade set. Drain Punch, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, then Headbutt. The idea behind this set is to just chip down his walls as best as I possibly can with this Mega Gallade set. So this is not going to be doing much to something like Necrozma, but at the same time, this is not designed to deal with Necrozma. I almost said Mega Necrozma. Oh god. But in any case, this does do a solid amount of damage to pretty much everything on the team that's not named Necrozma. I can Thunder Punch the Celesteela, Drain Punch the Tyranitar, Drain Punch pretty much most of his team. Then I have Ice Punch for the Mega Garchomp, Zen Headbutt for the Buzzwole. Again, it's a very straightforward set. I'm running enough speed, if I remember correctly. It's enough to outspeed the Garchomp. Yeah, it's pretty much the only thing I can think of that I would outspeed. And then have some 172 just for some added bulk, and then 108 just to throw into the attacks to boost the power of its moves. Then we have a offensive, sort of tankish Seismitoad here. Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Ice Punch, and Poison Jab. I kind of debated the last move between Poison Jab and Low Kick for the Tyranitar, but I ultimately settled for Poison Jab, as it would be nice to catch something like Whimsicott or Primarina on the switch and potentially get a poison off on that. Benchmarks are the same as Clefable. I am able to outspeed Celesteela, an adamant variant of Tyranitar, so I can outspeed both of them, hit them with an Earthquake or an Ice Punch respectively. Ideally, just try to get up my rocks as soon as I possibly can, then chip things down with my Seismitoad. Very straightforward moveset here. And then lastly is my Hydreigon with Darkinium Z, Dark Pulse, Taunt, Flash Cannon, and Roost with max special attack, 212 speed, 44 in HP, enough speed to outspeed the Mega Garchomp and everything slower than that. So Hydreigon, just a very straightforward wall breaker. It's designed to chip away at his bulkier mons. I have Dark Pulse to hit essentially everything neutrally, and the stuff I don't hit neutrally with super effectively with Dark Pulse, I have Flash Cannon for hits the Primarina neutrally, hits the Whimsicott, chips down at the Tyranitar, hits the Aerodactyl, Buzzwole, whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's it. Pretty much it for the team. And then Taunt, I just have to ensure that the Necrozma can't like set up for free or anything of the sort. So all that out of the way, that is pretty much of the team builder. Again, I apologize that this is so short. I am kind of strapped for time this week, so I do apologize. But with that out of the way, I'm just going to head right over to the battle and see how we did. Alright guys, so here we are with the battle against Austin, or Garchomp the God, and he essentially brought a team I more or less predicted him to bring. The Zoroark was a bit of a question mark. I didn't really see Zoroark coming for the most part, but he did bring the Mega Garchomp, Tyranitar, Celesteela core, and the Necrozma. I figured Whimsicott or Primarina, some fairy type would have to come. Zoroark, I'm assuming, is just there to keep my Aegislash in check, because I feel like he had enough for my Aegislash regardless, between like HP Fire, Whimsicott, Mega Garchomp. Necrozma gets Earthquake or Shadow Ball, whatever the case may be. Tyranitar can Earthquake. Celesteela gets Fire coverage. So, kind of interesting to see what the Zoroark set is, but in terms of a lead matchup here, I originally was going to contemplate leading off my side Battelle, just get up my rocks early, but I decided instead to try to be a bit aggressive with my lead matchup this time around and just lead off with my Mega Gallade, just because I felt like it had the best matchup essentially against everything, and it also would prevent him from counter leading with Tyranitar trying to get up his rocks, and he could use like Necrozma as a setup variant. So he's going to lead off with Kotori, his Whimsicott, trying to predict my Seismitoad leads. I'm going to lead off with my Mega Gallade here. And here, I'm just going to Mega Evolve here and click Ice Punch because I really just want to get some damage off on Whimsicott as well, as much as I can, potentially, with my Mega Gallade set. So he's just going to go fire off a Moonblast as expected. No drawback play. We're going to take that. We go for Ice Punch. And we're going to just miss out on the kill, which is fine. So I'm just going to fire off another, I think I switched out here. As it goes out to Celesteela, as I switched out into my Nihilego. I went Aegislash, expecting to go for another Moonblast here. So now I'm going to make a switch out into my Seismitoad here, expecting him to go for like an Earthquake or a Fire Blast, whatever the case may be. But he's just going to straight up pop the Z move, and we see that it is indeed Firium Z. So this is Z Fire Blast, Z Fire Blast or Z Flamethrower on this Celesteela, designed to incinerate my Aegislash to oblivion. But we get the Z move thanks to us resisting. So now I'm going to try to get up my rocks here, as he is going to reveal that he is indeed packing the Energy Ball, which is going to suck, as that's going to take out my Seismitoad, unfortunately, as he is going to get a special attack Beast Boost, and now he's going to go on to my Gallade here, and I'm just going to fire off a Thunder Punch, but this was kind of a misplay, and I'll explain why at the end, as he is just going to fire off an Air Slash and take out my Mega Gallade. And now that he has two special attack boosts, I'm now going to make the play out into my Clefable here, because I figured it's in range of a Fire Blast, which it is. I do not miss the Fire Blast. We take out the Celesteela with the Fire Blast, and so Celesteela is down. In comes the Necrozma here, and I really want to take like Encore at this point, just in case you want to try to set up here, as he is going to go for the Rock Polish. As I just fire off a Moonblast, because I just want this thing to take as much damage as I can. So that's going to be a clean 2 KO here, as he's now going to go for the Photon Geyser and get off a huge chunk of damage on my Clefable. But we are going to eat the hit, as that was actually a crit. As he's now going to fire off a Moonblast, and we're going to take out the Necrozma. Now he gets to go out into his Tyranitar here. I'm thinking, oh, okay, that's fine by me. I outspeed this. I'm going to get some good damage off with a Moonblast, but unfortunately, he's jolly. And he's going to outspeed and take out my Clefable with the Earthquake here, which sucks. And he's going to reveal he's Life Orb on top of it, so that's a little bit concerning. So now, I set up my Hydreigon here. I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to fire off a Flash Cannon here, get some damage off on this thing. So he's actually going to sack off the Whimsicott to the Stealth Rock damage. That's a kill for my Seismitoad, as I'm just going to go for a Flash Cannon. And here he is now going to go out into his Mega Garchomp. And this is a part where I really wish I had Dragon coverage on my Hydreigon, but unfortunately I don't. So he's going to Mega Evolve, get to Mega Garchomp here. I'm going to fire off my own Z move, my Darkinium Z, and just try to hopefully knock this thing out, which I seriously doubt it would do. Like I said, this is really the part where I really wish I did not have Taunt. I wish I had Dragon coverage instead, because as you're going to see, this Garchomp is just going to eat up that Black Hole Eclipse like it's nothing, and take me out with a Sand Force boosted Dragon Claw. So yeah, not looking good here. So now I'm going to go into my Aegislash. And I'm thinking that a max attack Shadow Sneak will take out the Mega Garchomp from the range of HP it's at. Nope. So yeah, down goes my Aegislash, and all I have left now is my Choice Scarf Nihilego. And essentially speaking, this is going to be the game because I'm going to lock myself in the Power Gem, but because I did not get enough damage off on the Tyranitar just to come in now and just click Earthquake because I essentially didn't get any damage off on this Tyranitar whatsoever. Like, it only took Life Orb, Recoil, and Rocks. So yeah, unless I get like a super mega crit. Oh god, nah. But as you're going to see, we don't get the crit or anything of the sort, and he's going to fire off an Earthquake, take out my Nihilego, and we are unfortunately going to lose this game 2-0 to the Lawrence Talonflames. It sucks that we lost, yes, but there really wasn't any notable hacks, to be perfectly honest here. Like there was a crit on the Clefable with the Photon Geyser, but I don't really think that really mattered in the long run of how the battle played out. Maybe I could have taken the Earthquake better from the Tyranitar. Like, it's possible. Like, I don't know his spread off the top of my head, obviously, so it's hard to say at that point in the game. But going back to what I said earlier, the one thing I really regret at the end of this match was playing my Mega Gallade so gosh darn aggressively. Like, I didn't have to do what I did. Like, I didn't have to go Clefable. I didn't have to go Gallade on the Celesteela. I could have went Hydreigon first, because Hydreigon would have taken any hit from the Celesteela at +1, fired off my Z move, gone out. I could have sacked off Hydreigon, then gone out to my Gallade, revenge kill that, because at that point, I could have essentially said that I needed my Gallade more than I needed my Hydreigon, because Hydreigon was only there for Necrozma, and once Clefable took out Necrozma, Hydreigon became a lot more expendable. So if I had played things a little bit differently, yeah, I could have potentially have won, but at the same time, I don't like thinking about hypotheticals all that much. Like, it's just like a personal what if from my end. But nonetheless, we do take a loss here. We are now 6-4, and these last 2 games in the regular season is essentially going to determine whether or not I make the playoffs. I still have a chance. All I have to do is win one of my last 2 games, and I am guaranteed a spot in the playoffs, no matter what. So hopefully we are going to be able to pick up that playoff clinching win next week. Hopefully that will happen. But of course, good game to Austin. Played well. The Jolly Tyranitar really caught me off guard. Still kicking myself after watching this match again. But anyway. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. My opponent's links will be in the description down below, as always. And that is going to be it for now. Until the next time, this is Tone, signing out for now. Peace out.